Hi, it's Richard from Ottawa again, and I'm here today to provide some uh, answers to some questions about my colors deficiency, some perspectives I'm thinking about with regards to the enChroma glasses I'll be trying out soon, if Mother Nature gives me some sunshine. There you go. So how was I diagnosed? Well, at age 9, I came home from school one day and a little bit sad. Parents asked why, and say, well, I I told them that there was a girl in my class who had gotten into a car accident, broke her leg, and so she'd be in the hospital for a few weeks. Parents were concerned and they asked who it was, and I said, oh, it was the girl with the green hair. They picked up on that. So if memory serves, later that week I was in an optometrist's office being tested and diagnosed. So there you go. What else is there? How has color deficiency really influenced my life? Well, before that point, not knowing what it was, again, as a kid you don't know what your perception is, and of course you are aware that everyone has a different one. So I just found learning what colors go where, what colors there are, what colors look similar to each other, all that jazz, and applying that in different ways. It was really tons and tons of as a coping mechanisms, really, not necessarily color perspective or an opinion thereof. So there you go. What else did the doctor say? Are there any benefits? There are a few. One of the side benefits is my range of vision is about put it this way, what a normal sighted person can see, that's normal in quotations for sure, what a normal sighted person can see 15 feet away from them clearly, I can see clearly at 20 feet away. Slight advantage there, especially when I'm driving, and I have noticed that over the years. Also, because my eyes work necessarily on shades as opposed to more distinct colors, camouflage does not work on me at all. In fact, I've been paintballing a couple times, and each time I've gone, I've worn a white t-shirt. And this is more when I was a teenager. And the first time that happened, they all laughed and said I was an idiot, blah, blah, blah. After the first round that day, no more laughing. Did very well because it was very easy to spot them, and they kind of clued into that. So that was fun. Camouflage, yeah, the chameleons are not even trying. The best camouflage I have ever seen was in Australia, and I saw in, I think it was the Museum of Nature. Anyway, there's a display with a tree trunk in water. And I looked at the tree, and right away I knew something was not quite right. But it was an enclosed glass, an enclosure with glass, so I knew I was safe. So I said, okay, let me see if I get a little bit closer and see if I can, pick out what exactly isn't quite right. And I got a little closer, and about 2 meters away from it, I said, oh, that's an alligator. I was very, very impressed. I can see why that species has lasted as long as it has. I was very blown away by that. Otherwise, for example, on TV, can I see things that are kind of like supposedly hidden in the background? Well, I actually get annoyed because they'll show you the scene, the background, but the people are not there. And so over the span of, let's say it's 10 seconds, the first anywhere from 2 to 5 seconds, they actually will not be whatever those objects or people are in those positions. Then as they kind of step out of the woodwork, it's like, yeah, I can see that very clearly. In fact, there are some I remember seeing some tax company commercials earlier this year saying that we can pick out all this stuff. It's like, yeah, I can too. But anyway, it's kind of fun. There is about seeing exact colors. When for example, when I look at people's eyes, I haven't really done a whole lot of that throughout my youth, because for me it was getting a lot of, because every part of a person's eye is different, and getting all that information all at once, the way I describe it is having a 20-page report all laid out in front of you, and having every word of that 20-page report crystal clear to you on all those 20 pages all at once. So it's kind of like I had to get used to a person, not necessarily their personality, but just that. And of course, I couldn't just look like, for example, right here, just looking at them, because they'll notice you're not looking in the eye. Or same with the middle of the forehead, that didn't work either. No, ladies, I did not look down just to get slapped and just say, well, excuse me, I'm color deficiency. No. I didn't do that. No. But, I think it started about a little over a year ago, when I really started to say, screw that, I'm just going to be looking people straight in the eye. Yeah, it was a little overwhelming at first, but it's kind of like swimming, right? That first initial plunge is like whoosh, and then after that it's fine. And I've noticed a lot of things about a person's eyes, anybody's eyes. I mean, they change.